Right, we are back in action, and I think we are on all platforms. Here we are live on all platforms now. 16 things. Start. Wayne, Mr. Old School, good morning. So we want the only thing I can't see at the moment is my Twitch chat. Things, TikTok chat. Thank you for the follow. That's really annoying, isn't it? So, switch. Got to be in here somewhere. Overlay. I don't know. Any ideas? I suppose I could have it up on my phone. Okay, there we go. I've got the Twitch on my phone, and then we'll have the TikTok chat on the screen. Oh, that's it up. Right, there we go. Let's get the ramp test underway. Now I have the split screen. Something like that, I do. There we go. Right, I think we're going to just get cracking. So if I go on the workouts, ramp test, right, recommended. 5-minute warm up. Might have a little warm up before we get going. Or do we just get going? No, because I didn't get. I forgot my computer, so I wasn't allowed on it last night. No, I was asleep. Right, ramp test. Here we go. Yep. What? I don't know. Coming up. Right. So we've got everything up and running. Let's go. Let's get it done. Start workout. Hopefully we get warmed up enough for starts ramping up. Alright, here we go. Not really ready for this. Why not? What? Laminators, isn't it? I don't know. Right, I think we've got it all sussed. We've got all the chats on the screen. YouTube, the only one I haven't got is Twitch. Right, let's get the warm up done. Right, whatever we got on the screen is what we got. Spent enough time messing about. Morning, Alexandra. How you doing? What is it you're trying to do? Oh, clearly. Very nice thought. Thank you for that. Warm up and then into a ramp test. Get the fan on nice and early. I don't really know. She's running around like a blue ass fly. I'm not really sure what she's doing this morning. And she said, "What are you doing?" I'm glad it's just a warm up at the moment. If you are enjoying the stream, do make sure you keep tapping along. Till we get up to the light goals this morning. There. I'm struggling to see the Twitch stream chat. So if you are commenting on Twitch, apologies if I'm not replying. So we've still got lots of work to do on getting this stream set up correctly. Morning, Harry. A few people joining on the stream. So those that are joining, if you want to put the stream, what's your climbing on?
Upstairs.
Oh, if you see a little square in the bottom right-hand corner, click on that, and it puts it into a landscape mode. Much easier to see. I've gotten rid of the Twitch chat for now, so I can concentrate on just TikTok and YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch, enjoy. We should have the chat of the TikTok coming up on the screen, but it doesn't seem to be. All right, we've started the test now. Definitely should have gone for a wee first. I'm not even sure what I need to be aiming for.
Oh, very small.
Yeah, but there's a certain level you got to get to more. All right, let's Google it. So I think it works it out something like 75% of your 1 minute power or something. .075. So we need to hold 360 watts for 1 minute to get a 270 FTP. I mean, that would be a huge jump. But as they say, aim for the stars, and if you miss, you reach the moon. Something like that. Just had to move the chat overlay as it was over the bit that I was on. Going to be holding 180 watts for a minute. If you're enjoying it, make sure you share the live. The live won't be very long this morning, as it is a ramp test. They don't go on for very long. The resistance increases every minute. But for those watching on TikTok, make sure you click in the square on the bottom or on the right hand side of the screen to turn it into landscape mode. And as the quote of the day says, suffer with purpose, quit with reason, finish with pride. Hopefully, anyway. So what did I say we needed to get up to? 360 for a minute. 1 minute. 270. It'll be a massive jump, but we'll give it a go. I'm busting for a wee. I think the 300s bit will be in the purples. Watch, baby. Starting to get sweaty now. All right, already up to 240. Nearly up to the second light goal this morning. Keep going, keep tapping. A ramp test day. Let's see if we can beat our last FTP of 258. My legs are already starting to feel it. Unbelievable. Not too bad. We're getting through a ramp test to see if my FTP's improved. Right, increase to 280 now. There we go, 280. So far, so good. If I can get up to I think it's 360 for a minute, I'll be way happy with that. 360 for a minute. Oh yeah, I like those. Yeah, I like those. I can't talk now. Can you just be quiet? Annoying. When you're dying. Right, 300 watts. Going up to 320. Every minute. Oh, fucking dying. Don't think I'm gonna get the 360. Okay, I think we're done. Maybe you could have pushed a little bit more, but exactly the same. Yeah. It is what it is. Maybe I should have carried on going. And a little bit more, but not much more. All right, quick cool down. Don't know. Oh, heart rate straps have popped off. Oh, no.
Oh, no, fucking hard. Did the kitchen then? In the kitchen? Look, I've done this.
Oh, maybe I should have pushed a little bit more into the next section. But I don't think I would have got through the whole minute.
I'm feeling like I can't feel anymore.
I always feel like you could do a little bit more. I think I only had one more interval to get to. I'd have been on 360, which would have put the FTP up slightly higher. Appreciate everybody that's joined, that's followed along. Very short session. The ramp tests don't take long to get through. The interval or the resistance increases every 1 minute. Maybe a longer warm-up would have been better. I don't know. That as well. But at least in 4 weeks' time or 6 weeks' time, we know what we need to be aiming for. The 360 or 1 minute. May have to do some more VO2 max work. To be fair, the last sort of month or so, just been concentrating on getting distance in for the 616 challenge. Now that's all done and dusted, we can get back to a training plan. 100-kilometre ride to do this Sunday. So it'll be a nice gentle spin tomorrow. Ready for Sunday. But if you have enjoyed it and you're not following along already, make sure you hit that follow button. Of course, it's free. Doesn't cost you anything. We have 4 minutes remaining of the cool down, and then we are done. Yeah, I have to do that all the time. Must incorporate some harder VO2 max sessions, higher intervals, pushing bigger watts for longer durations, and then that'll help. Right.
I can't wait.
Hello. Just woke up.
I've got
Man, too hot in here. Two minutes left of the cool down. We got there in the end. Matched my last FTP effort. I thought I might have done a little bit more. Maybe I stopped a little bit earlier. Could have pushed a little bit longer into the next section and tried to get as far in as I could. I thought I've got to 250, no, 240, I don't know. Oh, what did I get to? 340. I needed to get to 360 for a minute. Didn't quite manage that. Oh, I've still got a minute left, but we'll call that it. We don't need to do much more of a cool down than that. Let's feel fine. So why it's saying new personal records, it's matched my last one. But hey ho. If you enjoyed the live stream, make sure you follow along for the next one, which will be tomorrow morning. Although it's going to be a steady push tomorrow, as I do have a long one on Sunday. So I want to go into Sunday feeling as fresh as I can. But there we go, another session done. Day 151. I will see